In this video, we invite you to embark on an extraordinary journey through the realm of Carnival's cruise liners, where luxury, innovation, and endless opportunities for leisure all converge within one impressive fleet. Here you will encounter not merely vessels, but true floating megastructures, capable of accommodating thousands of guests and delivering unforgettable experiences, as well as more intimate liners designed for those who appreciate an atmosphere of individualized comfort and coziness. For passionate cruise enthusiasts, it is widely recognized that Carnival Jubilee joined the fleet in December 2023 and was even acclaimed as the best new cruise ship of that year. The ship celebrated its naming ceremony with Godmother Gwen Stefani in February 2024. As the third vessel in the Excel class, it follows the same design philosophy and features as its sister ships and stands as the largest Carnival cruise liner, albeit with certain modifications. Notably, it introduces two new themed areas: the Currents, which spans decks 6 and 7, and the Shores, which also incorporates venues such as Coastal Slice, Marina Bar, Rudy's Sea Grill, and Cucina del Capitano. This vessel is the second of the Excel class and currently ranks as the second largest in Carnival's fleet. Like Mardi Gras, Carnival Celebration was constructed at the Meyer Turku shipyard in Finland and is powered by LNG, having made its debut in November 2022. It stands among the fleet's largest ships, offering 6 themed areas in total, including Celebration Central, Summer Landing, 820 Biscayne, the Gateway, Lido, and the Ultimate Playground, and features a roller coaster along with dining venues similar to those found on Mardi Gras. Marking the debut of the Excel class in the fleet and the first vessel to operate on liquefied natural gas, Mardi Gras introduced a host of innovative features and spaces. It is home to the world's first Bolt roller coaster, as well as dining and entertainment options such as Emerald's Bistro, Rudy's Sea Grill, Street Eats, and the Fortune Teller Bar, among others. The ship is divided into 6 distinct passenger zones: Grand Central, French Quarter, Summer Landing, La Piazza, Lido, and the Ultimate Playground. Constructed in Finland, the first since the Spirit-class vessels, Mardi Gras heralded a new design era for the cruise line, setting the benchmark for all subsequent ships in its class. Carnival in Venice, slightly larger than the Vista-class ships, is the first in the fleet to offer Italian-style cruises. Transferred from the subsidiary brand Costa Cruises in March 2023, Carnival Venezia made its debut in New York in June 2023, following an extensive transformation in dry dock in Cadiz, Spain. The ship's decor is stunning and wholly inspired by Italy, marking a significant departure from the typical interiors found on Carnival's more exuberant vessels. Nearly identical to its sister ship Carnival Venezia, Carnival Firenze offers an Italian-style cruising experience tailored for the U.S. market. Following an enormous transformation in dry dock in Cadiz, Spain, during the spring of 2024, Carnival Firenze now boasts a displacement of 135,156 gross tons. The latest addition to the Vista class, Carnival Panorama, joined the fleet in December 2019 and became the first new Carnival cruise ship in 20 years to be based on the U.S. West Coast. It introduces the first trampoline park at sea, known as Sky Zone, which replaced the IMAX theater that had been featured on its twin ships, Carnival Vista and Carnival Horizon. Carnival Panorama operates week-long cruises along the Mexican Riviera, with itineraries that include stops at Cabo San Lucas, Mazatlan, and Puerto Vallarta. As the second Vista-class vessel, Carnival Horizon held the title of the largest in the fleet until the arrival of Carnival Panorama. While it shares many features with its sister ship, Carnival Vista, it offers a slightly higher guest capacity. Carnival Horizon was the first ship to introduce new attractions such as Guy Fieri's Pig and Anchor, Smokehouse Brewhouse, Dr. Seuss Waterworks, and a dedicated teppanyaki restaurant. The trailblazer of its class, Carnival Vista revolutionized the fleet when it was introduced in the spring of 2016. It was the first ship to unveil the Skyride, a large open-deck attraction located at the very top of the vessel. Additionally, Carnival Vista features its own onboard brewery, offering exclusive flavors available solely to its guests. The final ship of the Dream class, Carnival Breeze began serving Carnival Cruise Line in 2012. For a period, it was the flagship of the fleet until Carnival Vista arrived in 2016. The ship boasts several remarkable features, and during subsequent dry docks, new additions such as the Alchemy Bar and Guy's Pig and Anchor BBQ were introduced. Carnival Breeze was built at the Fincantieri shipyard in Italy and made its debut on March 6, 2012. Carnival Magic is the second Dream-class ship constructed at the Fincantieri shipyard in Italy. It was launched on May 1, 2011, the same year that all the new Fun 2.0 updates were rolled out across the fleet. The inception of the Dream-class, Carnival Dream, represents an evolution from the earlier popular Conquest-class vessels. It featured a reimagined layout with a distinctive red theme, though it no longer ranks as the largest Carnival ship. All the latest fun features were incorporated during Dry Dock 217. Carnival Dream made its debut on September 21, 2009, and was built at the Fincantieri shipyard in Monfalcone, Italy. A uniquely singular vessel in the fleet, Carnival Splendor is the only ship of its class. Interestingly, its sister company, Costa Cruises, operates an identical Splendor-class ship. Constructed at the Fincantieri Genoa shipyard, Splendor embarked on its maiden voyage on July 2, 2008. The vessel even spent a season cruising the Baltic Sea, a rare occurrence for Carnival, and has been based in Australia since the end of 2019. Carnival Freedom, the final cruise liner of the Conquest class, has garnered immense popularity among guests. Built by Fincantieri at an approximate cost of $500 million, Carnival Freedom set sail on its inaugural voyage on March 14, 2007. Although it may not be the largest Carnival ship, it represents the culmination of the Conquest class and continues to deliver exceptional cruise experiences. Carnival Liberty was the first ship in the fleet to receive the complete suite of Fun 2.0 updates during a major refurbishment in 2011. These enhancements included the much-loved Guy's Burger Joint, which has since become a staple dining option throughout the fleet. The ship embarked on its first cruise on July 20, 2005. As the third ship in the Conquest class, Carnival Valor may not lead in terms of sheer size, yet it continues to provide a substantial onboard experience while further expanding the cruise line's reach. The vessel received all the latest Fun 2.0 onboard features during a significant dry dock overhaul in 2016. Once among the largest ships in the Carnival Cruise Line fleet, Carnival Glory no longer holds that title by today's standards. Like its sister vessels, it was built in Italy and set sail on its maiden voyage on July 14, 2003. A relatively recent refurbishment in 2022 ensures that Carnival Glory remains modern and in tune with the latest trends. The very first ship of the Conquest class, Carnival Conquest, was constructed at the Fincantieri shipyard in Italy and embarked on its inaugural cruise on November 15, 2002. It signaled the dawn of a new era for the cruise line and a boom in shipbuilding. Notably, Carnival Conquest was among the first to be upgraded with the new features in 2012, with further enhancements completed in 2017 to incorporate all the newest onboard innovations. Formerly known as Carnival Destiny, this vessel underwent a complete overhaul during a massive dry dock in 2013 and was rechristened as Carnival Sunshine, thereby inaugurating the Sunshine class. Under its new name, it set sail on its first voyage on May 5, 2013. The transformation, costing $155 million, introduced a multitude of new features and upgrades. Belonging to the same class as Carnival Triumph, Carnival Radiance is slightly smaller than the popular Conquest-class ships. Built at the Fincantieri shipyard in Italy for $430 million, it underwent an extensive refurbishment in the spring of 2018 that introduced the complete range of upgrades along with new cabin designs, ultimately leading to its rechristening as Carnival Radiance. Although a Spirit-class vessel, Carnival Luminosa is somewhat larger than its counterparts. In September 2022, it was transferred from the subsidiary brand Costa Cruises to the Carnival Cruise Line fleet. Despite now being a Carnival ship, the onboard venues retain an Italian style, and you will not find the popular Guy's Burger joint among its offerings. The last ship of the Spirit class, Carnival Miracle, entered service in 2004. Unlike many other vessels in the fleet, it was built at the Kaverner Massa yards in Helsinki, Finland, a shipyard also known for constructing fantasy-class vessels. The ship features 12 passenger decks and is designed to transit the Panama Canal. Another Spirit-class vessel, Carnival Legend, has voyaged across diverse destinations including Australia and Alaska. Built in Finland, it set sail on its first cruise on August 24, 2002, following in the footsteps of its sister ships. Carnival Pride, fully refurbished Carnival cruise liner, boasts all the latest features and was scheduled for another dry dock in 2019. Constructed in Finland, Carnival Pride embarked on its cruising journey on January 12, 2002. As the inaugural ship of its class, Carnival Spirit was built in Finland with the capability to navigate the Panama Canal, thereby offering a cruise experience not only in the Caribbean, but across other continents. With 12 passenger decks, it joined the fleet in 2001. Although part of the fantasy class and representing an older generation of vessels, Carnival Elation frequently delivers some of the best onboard experiences. With fewer passengers on board, guests typically enjoy a more exceptional vacation. Carnival Elation was commissioned in March 1998 and features 11 passenger decks. It underwent a major modernization during a dry dock in February 2023. Slightly newer than Carnival Elation yet, with a somewhat lower gross tonnage, Carnival Paradise, fantasy-class ship, embarked on its first cruise on December 6, 1998. Carnival Paradise was extensively overhauled during a dry dock in October 2023. emerging fully updated with all the latest Carnival features. On February 13, 2024, Carnival Corporation, the parent company, announced the order of another large Excel-class cruise liner from the Meyer Werft shipyard in Papenburg, Germany, with delivery scheduled for 2027. Although this as-yet unnamed ship will belong to the same class as the Mardi Gras, Carnival Celebration, and Carnival Jubilee, it may feature a slightly larger gross tonnage and greater capacity depending on design modifications.